first things first, let's just check on our fiberglass and see how it cured. Feeling solid. All right, that feels really good. It feels really solid and strong and sturdy. They're still actually apart. It's crazy. It's been like days since I've laid this fiberglass, but there's still a little section over here that's just ever so slightly not fully cured. And I think it's because since I made a couple batches that just kicked super quick, I was a little bit nervous for that to happen again. So the last batch that I did, I used very little hardener, and it's just been so cold still. Here in April, it's still been freaking cold and rainy every single day, so I'm not entirely surprised that it isn't 100% cured yet, but we'll come back to that at another time. Today I have other plans. See that? That layer of gray? Yeah, it's been gray like that pretty much every day for the last as long as I can remember. I don't really remember the last time we've had a nice sunny day with blue skies. It's been a while. All right, and we have some fresh wood put in there. As you can see, it's a little bit thicker than the wood over here, but that's not a huge deal. It does its job either way, and it still doesn't stick out as far as the insulation. So this looks like it's good to go. And we have replaced all of the rotten wood on this side, Guys, check this out. Check this out. Blue sky. Sun. Hallelujah. Earlier when I was talking about not having sun or blue skies in weeks, I had no idea that it was gonna be sunny today at all. Like, the forecast did not say it was gonna be sunny. That's the thing, the weather up here is extremely unpredictable. You can never trust the forecast, but oh man, I must have summoned it. Ask and you shall receive. You done? Guess he's not done. Now the next order of business is I'm gonna go back in, and I know I just put all of these stainless screws in, but I made the mistake of not applying any kind of sealant underneath each screw. So unfortunately I'm gonna go back and have to replace, or not replace, but just unscrew them, put some sealant, re-screw them back on, and then I'm gonna go along the edges here and caulk it with some sealant. It's gonna be a tedious task, but a task that needs to get done nonetheless. Well, I had full intentions on actually caulking the belly band and putting a new vinyl insert in today, but as you can see behind me, we got a blue sky, there's sun, and I really truly don't know the next time there's gonna be sun again, and we haven't seen sun for literally like weeks. So I'm gonna seize the opportunity to go do something outside, enjoy the fresh air, because life is about balance. See you tomorrow. So this is the vinyl insert that I've been talking about, and it's gonna go right into the belly band and cover up all of those screw heads. This could seriously be a form of torture, forcing somebody to just do this for hours. It's just so painful. Thank God. Man. Oh, I cannot believe how difficult and just annoying that task was. That was by far, hands down, the most physically laborsome and painful task of the whole build, which is very, very strange. I was not expecting it. I knew it was gonna be a little tricky, but I think it must be, since it's so cold, the vinyl is very hardened, so it was like not flex or not pliable at all. So really you have to like just use a lot of finger strength to just wedge it in. I can't even describe it. It was painful. It was a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Let's see. How long? I've been working on that for like an hour and a half. It is slow moving, tedious. To caulk the seams, I'm going to be using this Sikaflex marine sealant. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. All that's left to do now is let it dry, peel off the blue tape, and cross our fingers that it came out good. So, remember when I said that the weather here is super unpredictable? Look at this. A bright sunny day without a cloud in the sky. This was not even in the forecast. It just randomly happened, which I'm not complaining about, that's for sure. But that being said, I'm certainly going to utilize the opportunity to head to the coast, do a little bit of hiking, do a little bit of cooking, and just having a good day in the sun. Gotta fuel up with the breakfast burrito, you know? Oregon, when it's been really bad weather for a long time, the one day that there's good weather, everybody takes off work. They're like, I'm not going to work today. I'm gonna go enjoy the sun while I can. Fortunately, I'm able to do both. I can't even express right now how amazing it is to be wearing a t-shirt and just to be comfortable outside and to be enjoying the sunshine. And if you're from the Pacific Northwest, you can relate to this, but there's no better feeling than the first t-shirt weather of the year. So nice. Absolutely freaking magical. What a heavenly sight. All right, onwards. The coastal forests here in Oregon are just absolutely gorgeous, and there's just something so special and appealing about them. But that being said, this time of year, hiking through them can be kind of a pain because the trails just get incredibly muddy, like super, super slippery and slick at points. In fact, I think last year I was hiking on this same trail and it just got so slick and muddy, and at one point I completely slipped and fell into the mud. I got my camera completely covered in mud. It was a nightmare. Yep, just as predicted. Fortunately for this crossing, we can go around here, but something tells me we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna have to trek through if we want to keep going. Don't worry, I'm not drinking it. Even though you'd probably be fine if I did drink it. Some of you guys might actually remember this hike because I have made 2 different videos where I came here and set up my hammock right over there, right in those trees, and I just hung out and relaxed and enjoyed the freaking epic view. And actually, now that I'm saying this, I don't know why I didn't bring my hammock today. This would have been a perfect day to do that. Oh well, that's all right. No hammock today. Now that is actually the exact area where I went and set up my hammock. I wonder if since the last time I was here, someone fell off or something. Because if you'll recall, the spot was a little bit sketch. You were right on the edge of a cliff, but at the same time, I think that's what was part of the appeal, at least for me. I know in this video I've complained a lot about the rain, and I've probably made it seem like it sucks living in Oregon, and in some ways it does, and it can. But that being said, places like this by far makes up for it, in my opinion. The lows can be pretty low, but the highs don't get much better than this. Anyways, I'm gonna chill here for a bit longer, take in the sun, take in the views, take in the good vibes, and then I'll see you guys back at the truck. Hello, I'm gonna fill with regular, please. Yerba mate. That's refreshing. I've had a little change of heart. I was originally gonna go cook on the beach at my go-to beach cooking spot, but instead I really just got the craving to go cook in the forest somewhere, so I'm headed back into the forest to find somewhere to cook, and I hope I find somewhere soon because I am hungry. It's actually getting a little bit chilly right now. It was nice while the warmth lasted, but it's coming to an end. Oh, by the way, if you guys are in the market for a super comfortable, cozy, soft hoodie, this is the 10-year hoodie by Flint & Tinder. I got it on huckberry.com. If you're interested, you could click on the link in the description box down below. This is honestly just one of my favorite hoodies that I've ever owned. It's really warm too, actually, for a hoodie. All right, let's get cooking. I'm hungry. I didn't really eat any lunch today. This is a weird time to eat because it's a little late for lunch, but it's early for dinner. So I guess this is gonna be my pre-dinner meal. My pre-dinner dinner. Pre-dinner, does that make sense? No. Whatever, I'm eating. I will crack one of these. Cheers. This is a sick spot. I've never been here before, but there's a lot of dispersed camping in this area. It's all OHV, open land. Really cool. So I'm gonna be making something very easy and simple. Some chow mein. I saw these chow mein noodles at the store. I've never had these before. Sunluck is, I think this is a pretty popular brand, but they look good, and chow mein noodles are always tasty, in my opinion. So in the chow mein, I'm gonna be doing this choice boneless beef top sirloin steak. I'm gonna slice it up into some nice little slices and add that to it, as well as some veggies. I've had this lighter since just before COVID. The beginning of 2020 is when I got this lighter, and it still has fluid. It's crazy, this thing's like a relic. This, for those of you who don't know, is baby bok choy. I would assume most people know, but you never know. Some people out there might have never seen this before. Cutting at a very weird angle right now for the camera. Do it for the vlog. So these beautiful guys here are maitake mushrooms. Kind of similar in appearance to oyster mushrooms. These guys are delicious. I'm just gonna quickly prepare my sauce. This is by no means a traditional chow mein sauce. This is just kind of one of my go-to sauces for Asian themed noodles and rice and whatnot. So we just got soy sauce, some sesame oil, a little hint of maple syrup, some sriracha, and all of this garlic that we just chopped up. It's gonna go right into the sauce. So for this dish, I want nice thin slices of beef. I don't know about you guys, but when I eat beef chow mein, I don't like big, huge chunks that are just a mouthful and hard to eat. I like nice thin pieces. Just gonna hit it with some salt. Oh, I can hardly wait to eat. I'm so hungry. Oh, this looks so bomb right now. When does chow mein not look good, right? Am I right? Is that just me? To me, I could eat chow mein like any day of the week. Oh, that's so good. Thank you guys, like always, for watching. You guys go out there and go on some adventures of your own. Live life. Beat the status quo. Y'all know the drill. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Why did I say it like that? Peace out. Later. Adios.